All right, I'm gonna make this one short. SPY, we see we have a 13% rip to the downside. Excuse me, to the upside, 10% or just shy of 10% to the downside from this move down. What I'm gonna say is that I would like to start off just to say that if you're initiating positions, be very cautious. If you're in positions, scale into profit. This is a historic type of move. 13% and a little bit over 30 calendar days is a very, very, very fast move to the upside. I mean, just V type of movement. So if we get a retracement, okay, let's say we even get a retracement to the breakout level, that's around 1.75 or 2%. On stuff that's already extended out. So let's say if you're an Apple, hold it, Uncle Ben, I see you, right? You hold that, you hold it, you hold it, you hold it, and you let it run, okay? Which is a great thing. If you're looking to initiate the position on a break of today's high, I'm not saying it's going to go short, but think of where you would probably have wanted to get that. Maybe if you got it at the 108 area, maybe if you traded this gap up from earnings, got out from here. Here, after you've had a run up since pretty much from earnings, you've had a run up of almost 15%. At the tops, it was actually 1540. Expecting a pullback. I'm not saying a breakdown. I'm saying a pullback. And you don't want to have your stops so tight and obvious, which is around here, that it doesn't take much. They see that there's a ton of orders. They flash it down here and they continue higher. Of course, that might not happen, but I've seen it happen many times. So I wouldn't go long here, because my entry would have either been here, or if I was ballsy, I don't trade breakouts, but maybe here. But it definitely wouldn't be after a 50% move. And let's say we have from the low, okay? What, 23%? That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. That's a lot to be having since, again, almost a month ago. So if you're in it and you're in options, you are killing it. I mean, you should probably be quadruple, more than quadruple your money on the options. But again, if you're looking to get in, I would say that you know that the indexes are extended. Okay, we look at the SPY. Okay, we look at the QQQ. Okay, 15% from this bottom. Again, this is October 15th. It's November 20th. Okay, you have the same thing, IWM. Okay, this one actually gave a little bit better of a pullback. Again, you might want to get long tomorrow or just see how the price action is, but it's still a hell of a move. Okay, not even to mention the diamond. Okay, 12.14 move from the 15th. Barely gave you any type of entry to get back in. 1 bar pullback up, 1 bar red. It wasn't even a pullback. 1 bar pullback again. Just historic type of move when you look at the history of how this thing has ramped up. But all I'm saying is that if you're initiating positions, make sure it's a proper position versus, oh shit, everybody else is making money, everybody else got in, and now I feel like, because when you get that feeling, that's usually when they're just like, oh, I could just cause so much pain so easily by just pulling it back. Let's say a little bit under this breakout level. Let's say we could pull it back right here to 175, and I bet you there's a shitload of stops there. Easy here, obvious. Because most people that get in long here are not going to put their stop down here, so they're going to put their stop below the low of the candle. Even they probably put it here, or say, shit, I don't know if I could do that much. Can they take that much heat? But that's what you have to think of. Baba, I don't like how it looked intraday. It closed a little bit weak to me. I wanted it to close basically up here. Okay, once you saw this break of this high and it closed near the lows for the close, I was like, oh, this doesn't look as sexy as it did during midday. Of course, remember this candle at one point was fully engulfed, came and gave a lot of it back. Not saying it's going to roll. Again, it has great spacing from here. Just wanted to continue and add some volume to go to the upside. Netflix, I'm not a knife catcher. I would be looking more to see, okay, it's been sideways for a little while. It's been sideways for about a month. So those that were long or looking for one bar pullback, or just holding. I doubt if they were actually holding, and this probably just to take out stops, and then we'll see how they really make this thing move, because it's just so easy sometimes to just get those obvious levels to get orders filled. Google's still in a weak position. You can see the lower high is still in place from here, 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 still continuing to the downside. So we'll keep our eye on that and go from there. I mean, again, you just want to be very, very cautious regarding what else we have. Facebook, it's about how are you going to initiate your position. So if you went short, let's say here, you're still waiting. Okay, it's still kind of painful. Maybe you have a time stop, or maybe you put it to break even or something like that for Facebook. But you can see from this price action, nothing here that well, matter of fact, let me not use the default. I don't want to get anybody biased, but you see you have it's just been sideways for a little while, so you don't have a trend. So find something else to pick, find something else to trade, and just go from there. So again, keeping this short because I'm getting this out late, but just be cautious again with the indexes being so far from, I mean, a month 10, 12, 15%, Apple 23%. You gotta expect a pullback. You should be just taking some profit off, letting these runners run their course, and just go from there. So again, just be cautious, because again, it doesn't take much, because you're gonna find that people are foaming at the mouth because they feel like they're missing and everybody else is not. Some of these guys are lying that they're making money. You're never gonna know the truth, okay? But my thing is to say, where is your original entry supposed to be? And if that's the case, if your original entry is supposed to be here, don't chase something like this. Oh, it broke a high and continue higher. Wait for a proper setup, and just go from there. So that's my 2 cents, and take it.